Okay, so this is going to be a guide on how to play Mage for beginners in Elden Ring. Now, if you are a little bit more advanced, this video is probably not going to be for you, but I will have videos in the future that will even help more advanced people. This is mostly for people who either don't play mages in these types of games, or this is their first Dark Souls game and they need help, knowing where to start and how to play well. So my first tip is going to be where to level up, where to put your level up points. So the three main places as a mage you want to put your level up points is going to be into intelligence, mind, and endurance. Intelligence makes it so that your staff does more damage, so you're going to be doing more damage with each attack when you level up intelligence. Your endurance makes it so that you have more stamina, which casting spells costs stamina, so you are going to need more stamina. And mind makes it so that you have more FP, which is the amount of magic you have before you need to use a flask. All of these combined is going to make it so that you can cast more spells. You have the endurance so that you are able to dodge after casting attacks, instead of being left without a dodge. So if an enemy's coming at you and you already wasted all of your FP and endurance, you are not able to dodge the enemy if you don't have extra stamina. And the intelligence is going to beef up your damage a lot, which is really good early game, really important. It's going to help you out later game. You don't need as much health as long as you are able to dodge. This is sort of a glass cannon build, but it is very good because a mage's job is to stay back anyways. You're not supposed to get up and close to an enemy as a mage. Now my next tip is going to be about the flasks, where you want to put your flasks. Reference to the FP and your health flasks. Me personally, I like to have a lot more FP flasks than I do health flasks because as a mage, like I said, you are supposed to stay back. You're not supposed to get up and close or take a lot of damage. So right here you can see I have 2 health flasks, 4 FP flasks, so that I'm able to have enough magic to kill things. But I also have health, and you just need to know how to dodge to not waste your health. It is also good to go even. You could do 3 for 3, and that is perfectly fine. You just need to make sure you don't take a lot of damage because the mages do not have much health, and they are meant to not have much health because they are ranged and they do a lot of damage. So personally, I like to have 2 more FP flasks than health flasks, but you can make them even if you want, if you end up taking a lot of damage. But then you're going to want to make sure to pump extra points into your intelligence so that you're doing even more damage, so that you do not run out of FP flasks and not be able to finish the fights as you would be with extra FP. Now my next tip is going to be utilize your summons. Now this helps with every character, but it is especially helpful with a mage because you already have that extra FP since you are using magic, and they just help distract enemies. As you can see here, I ran out of magic. I would have had to sword fight this dude, and I probably would have lost because obviously I don't have a lot of health. This helps a lot with bosses too because it distracts them and you are able to get shots off while they are locked on to your summons. Now the next tip I have, again a very standard tip, is to utilize your different spells. You don't want to be using the same spells throughout the game and just spamming the same one. As you can see here, 2 enemies were lined up. I used my wave attack. I was able to get both of them out in the same amount of time it would have taken me to get a single one out, because if I used my pebble attack. So you want to utilize your different spells in order to kill enemies in the most efficient way without wasting FP, especially in like harder areas. You don't want to be wasting FP, or even just hitting one enemy at a time is pretty bad because more enemies can come towards you at once and you're going to end up dying if you get clustered around by enemies. And there also are a lot of different spells in the game that you're going to want to get and use. In these clips I didn't have them. I will show how to get spells in the future. I just need a little bit of time. takes time to make these videos. I did also just post a guide on how to get the staff I am using in this video. If you want to see how to get that, go to my channel and go to the most recent video other than this, but this video was just a guide for starter mages that don't know how to play as well. So if you like videos like these, make sure to drop a like, press subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you do not miss a video in the future. See ya.